Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamiti Namine Namaha Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishnaya Srimate Bhakti Namaste Saraswate Gauravani Prachari Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Bhaskara Vishakari Namaste Saraswati Gauravani Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Bhaskara Vishakari Hare Shri Krishna Prabhu Nityananda Prabhu Nityananda Yadaita Gadadhar Sivasani Gauravanta Hare Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Gadadhar Sivasagiri Gauravanta Hare Shri Krishna Prabhu Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. बायां नहीं बचता, the left side is not heard at all. Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Tagore Hari Bol. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारी। गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारी। जशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन। जशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन। जमुना तीर वनचारे। जमुना तीर वनचारे। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारी। गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारी। यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजन। यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजन। यमुना तीर वनचारे। यमुना तीर वनचारे। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारी। गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारी। यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजन। यशोदानंदन ब्रज जनरंजन। जमुना तीर वनचारे। यमुना तीर वनचारे। जय राधा Kunj Bihari. Jai Radha Madhava Kunj Bihari. Jayam Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivrajakaacharya Stutara Satasishimad. His Divine Grace Shri Bhaktivinoda Bhakti Thakur Swami Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada Ki. ISKCON Deputy Founder Acharya Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada Ki. Jayam Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivrajakaacharya Stutara Satasishimad. His Divine Grace Shri Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj Srila Prabhupada Ki. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki. Namacharya Shri Haridas Thakur Ki. प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की ऐसे राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की ब्रज में वृंदावन धाम की नवदीप मायापुर धाम की गंगा माई की जमुना माई की भक्ति देवी की तुलसी महारानी की समावित भक्त वृंद की Nitai Gaura Brahmanande. All glorious assembled devotees. All glorious assembled devotees. All glorious assembled devotees. Glorious to Sri Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. We are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, chapter number 25, the characteristics of King Puranjana. It applies to everybody. Everybody is a dweller of city of 9 gates. Pura means city, like Singapore, right? Pura means city. And we are that living entity who are staying in the city of 9 gates. And we roam about, wander around. This story is not only an allegory, but it creates realization that is very profound, and it is to be understood very, very clearly. That will help us to come out from the clutches of the city of Maya. When an egg is fertilized by a sperm, the egg becomes fertilized, we call it zygote. And that creates an environment within that the soul which is entering on the top of the sperm enters into the city. The whole contour is like a beautiful garden for him. So it is not an allegory, but the bewilderment of the soul when he enters into the body. The bodily conception is deep-rooted. It is bewildering. The 3 modes are there, but Puranjan is so much bewildered by the contour of the cell. It's a tiny cell, and Jiva is riding on a tiny cell. The head of the sperm is made up of nucleus only. There is hardly any cytoplasm or the content of the cell. While the egg is full of cytoplasm, and it is being activated by the entry of the sperm. It is natural. There are no artificial means that will aid or decrease the bewilderment. It's the same. Even if it is not normally fertilized in the womb of mother, whether in IVF or any system, test tube baby, the bewilderment is there. Children are produced out of bewilderment. But anyway, attachment gets into the parents. Mother becomes so much attached. But she was also one time the Puranjana. So in bodily conception of life, this story is told to King Prachin Barishat by Narad Muni. You know, Narad Muni is liberated soul. He is not a joker as it is depicted in the Indian films. Johnny Walker may be a joker, but Narad Muni is not. Narad Muni can smash anybody's ego. All right? People in adolescence, they become completely bewildered and they get into some kind of fun. But it's a serious matter. Right from the conception, it becomes serious. So even though if somebody understands that that's the bewilderment of Puranjan in the city of 9 gates is an allegory, but it is factual. Then how come an allegory stands? Allegories are required when you do not understand the phenomena that you have to explain by. Gujarati mein rupak kehvai, rupak. So, this is not like a play, but it is a fact, and everybody has to go through the rough ride right from the conception. What to speak out when it is endowed with consciousness at the 7 months? He realizes his precarious situation. But this story has been so much in detail that so many factors come and play important role that change our destiny. Change, even though we do not desire, old age comes and मन की मन में रह जाती है, बुढ़ापे में भी कुछ नहीं कर पाते. देखो सफेद हो गया. कुछ नहीं कर पाते. However you wish. Funny thing that our contaminated intelligence, which is mostly remaining in the mode of Rajogo, that is very attractive. And Puranjan gets married to that intelligence. Means he is so much attracted to the intelligence, which is buddhi, which is female in nature. He gets married. Without her, the progress and the development of the body and achievement of the body can never happen. She is called Puranjini. Puranjan and Puranjini. Both of them are so much intimately connected that they cannot be separated. They cannot be separated. You cannot be separated by your material intelligence. It is stuck with you. It's such a strong bond with material intelligence. But material intelligence is not alone. She has many companions. And after the fun is over, old age set in, she turns into Kalakanya. She turns into Kalakanya. Kalakanya means like Vishakanya. She is a deadly person. Prabhupada says about Vishakanya means a lady in the wartime goes into opposite camp and seduce the Senapati and kills him. And this is the way to conquer. Kalakanya, Vishakanya. In our literature, they have been very old age nomenclature, and they, what in the First World War and Second World War, they use this mechanism. Nowadays, the ladies can come with a bomb at their back, and just to bow down to somebody can, blow up the person. They are also Kalakanya. So the system of Kalakanya is there. They can blow your entire life. And if a man imitates as the agent of death, then he is called not Yamaraj, but Yamadut. Yamaraj is a devotee, is one of the Mahajans, 12 Mahajans. And devotees are not afraid of Yamaraj. You keep on wearing Kanthi Mala, thinking that Yamaraj will not touch you. But Nake Tilak Gale Mala, Kali Chela. If he becomes a disciple of Kali, then Yamaraj will not leave him alone. He is very intelligent to find us out what is meant by true devotion. So we have to be educated properly through these so-called allegories, but they give us a very profound realization, and you do not desire to come back again once you know. Otherwise, Puranjan meditates on Puranjani, and Puranjani meditates on Puranjan, vice versa. So in the next life, Puranjan becomes Puranjani, and Puranjani in the next life becomes Puranjani. This is the exchange of the sexes. It is not a reason of Y chromosome and X chromosome, that Y chromosome will make a male and X chromosome should make female. No. Coherent is that. It is not an arbitrary. It is the attraction of the meditation. It's the thinking process. That is, even the sex is being attracted to. So those who are obsessed or obsessed with the idea of male chauvinism, it doesn't last long. If there are no females, how can he exploit them? But this is all in the genes. This is all in the genes. And genes are dictated by the process of desires, of being attracted to the contour, right from the stage of fertilization all the way to the growth of that mentality of. They say in the house of pure devotees, demigods want to come and take birth. So, an ideal householder life, they have to obey the commandments of the Lord in order to remain intact, conscious of Lord Shri Krishna and this mechanism. So they will never go wrong. They have to beget worthy children to liberate you. Otherwise, you are supposed to liberate them. It's a mutual obligation. So, Narad Muni is explaining in Prashin Barhishad the story, and then in the next chapter, in Prachin Barhishad says, "Oh, my dear Narad Muni, the allegory you told is very difficult to understand. Can you please tell in short what is what?" And Narad Muni explains that this is the real thing, that what one attached to, he gets to. So the story will go on that these are not allegories, but these are representations of some factual activities in our life that are carried through the three modes of material nature, mode of goodness, passion, and ignorance. Out of that, you should be very careful about mode of ignorance. And you have to control your mode of passion in order to achieve mode of goodness. Otherwise, you will lose all the credibility of a pious king as a human being and whatnot. Right? Narad Muni is going further and want to make Prachin Barhishad retire. Prachin Barhishad, he has 10 sons, and they were very devoted to Lord Krishna. And they have such a unity that they will never depart. Their pursuit of understanding the spirituality is very harmonious. So Prachin Barhishad said, "You are grown up. Why don't you go and become Prajapati?" Means you make your own population. They were intelligent. They knew Brahma suffered in begetting. Lord Shiva was also frustrated in begetting. So the progeny of Bhairavas, that are the 11 Rudras, progeny are Bhairavas. Bhairavas are Bhayanak. We went to the dentist and somebody's car there had a nameplate called Bhairava. No, really, I'm not lying. You know it. You know it. Or you were sleeping. When we left the clinic, oh, you were not there. Oh, you were there. Okay. I said, wow, look at the Bhairav. Bhairav means Bhayanak. Very dangerous. So the progeny of the Rudras, Bhairavas, they were attacking the progeny of mode of goodness, sadhus, all the 7 rishis. And Brahma's, methodology of propagating is coming at halt. And what is this? So much frustration, so much disappointments. If Brahma has disappointment, then what to speak of us? Our disappointment. Watch out. Krishna consciousness is the only remedy to get rid of disappointment. So, Brahma thought Shivji should retire from becoming a Buddha. And Brahma ordered Shivji, this is not your work. You go and meditate on your absolute position, which is, Sankarshan. So you chant Mahashankarshan mantra and remain detached. Even though you have family, you have to remain detached. What a personality. Lord Shiva doesn't have a house to stay. What to speak of? Palace? No, nothing. Only jungle. During daytime, to save himself from troubling, people who want Dhanam Dehi, Janam Dehi, Stri Dehi, Mercedes Dehi, Dehi. And Lord Shiva said, what is this? Let me go to Smashan, nobody will come there. So he meditates in Smashan. And when he returns in the evening, he is very careful. If he says anything improper, he will become very angry and create disturbance in the night. So everybody shuts the door in the evening because it's the time of Lord Shiva to return. And he chooses a tree, settles his family, and he goes for meditation, and everybody is occupied within their household or chores, what they call. Because Lord Shiva is meditating with Bala on Mahashankarshan, everything is contained in his household. There is no attachment, even though all the members are enemies to each other by nature, yet there is no fight. Lord Shiva has bull, Nandi, and Parvati has lion, but you never see fighting between them. They are natural enemy. There is snake and there is mouse, but at the same time there is peacock. Ordinarily, they live on each other. But in Lord Shiva's family, there is no fight because he is so detached. Prajapatis were very much attached to their children. And we are also attached to our children. But we have to learn the lesson. Narad Muni knew that Prachin Barishat's children, the 10 sons, they are so wise they were heading towards Bindu Sarovar, where Lord Shiva was meditating. That is the place, Bindu Sarovar. Bindu Sarovar is coming in the limelight several times in Karda Muni's story also, And Bindu Sarovar is a rejuvenating thing. And the 10 sons were going to meditate on the Supreme Lord before they become Prajapati. Anybody, when they go get married, they meditate on Supreme Lord? These 10 sons were going to Bindu Sarovar. And Lord Shiva was coming out from that. And he saw the 10 sons of Prachin Parishad. He was dancing like madman. I know who you are and who your father is. Why do you have come to me? I know. I had just been meditating on the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Shri Krishna, and I have compiled my own song, Shiva Gita. Right? How we appreciate. So why don't you chant and Krishna will fulfill your desire? This should be your meditation. And the sons of Prachin Parishad, thank you very much. We will do it. They are called Prachetas. Cheta means they have fire of devotion. And after they came out, they saw in their absence, vegetation was everywhere, so much thick that there is no place for other animals to live. So they set fire and clear the ground. All right? The king of the jungle, he has a daughter. He came out of fear and they all 10 married to her. This looks like allegory again. But now it is a fact that the spiritual process that they adopted, they also became Prajapati to generate different kinds of species of life. Even Kashyap Muni is also considered to be making different species of life, like snakes. Garuda, means the flying birds. They are coming from Kadru and Vanita. But the spiritual potency to give everyone a chance to become one of the 8.4 million species of life is the work of benevolence. The bodies can be manufactured in the combination of and permutation of these 3 modes of material nature. So everybody has a different body and is governed by the modes of material nature. Right? But they are all under bewilderment. Some are under the control of Prakriti. They are all first 8 creation Brahma did, up to 4-legged animals. But number 9 is Vichitra again. Human being is also created. It says, Arvaks Protratu Navamam Kshattameko Vidodranam Rajo Adhika Karma Paragukhecha Sukumani. The number 9th creation is very peculiar. His stomach is upside down. Look at that, upside down. Even though I have pain in my brain, I ate 2 slices of pizza. So many preparations. I was fed. And they were soft, so I could eat. I mean, this enticement is Yeah. I also tasted. What did you make? No, you made something. Cream. You didn't bring anything. Otherwise, she's expert. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, नाना योनि फिरे कदर्य भक्षण करे तार जन्म अधपते जाए. Bhakti Vinod Thakur says that. We are rotting in the different species of life after life after life. And we end up eating kadarya. Kadarya means undesirable. That takes us into adhapata means downgrading and lower species of life. So, what do these Prajapatis do? Prachin Parishad was engaged in karmakanda so heavily that he has to offer the animals in homage. And Narad Muni was compassionate in this wasteful life of animals, simply for betterment of mankind. He said no. So, meanwhile, the Prachetas became perfect. The father has to be liberated. So Narad Muni was preaching this. Narad Muni was telling them what is the story of Puranjan, how he suffers life after life. It's not an allegory, but his intention is to make Prachin Parishad liberated. Get the hell out of here. Like. So he taunted him. Hey, Prachin Parishad, your children are very fortunate, but you are unfortunate. Under the title of the king, you have to perform so many entangling tasks that in every homam you are sacrificing so many animals. They are waiting for you. When you will come, they will pierce your soul. The kind of pain you have levied upon them, they are waiting to take revenge. So better prepare now. What would you want? Stop this sacrifice. And that is in Satyayuga. These are the stories because Prachin Parishad was a descendant of Dhruva dynasty. After Prithu Maharaj came, then Prachin Parishad story is coming. So the point is that dynasties after dynasties, there is only one purpose, that everybody has to be relieving themselves. But in human form of life, it becomes very easy. These examples are tough, and tough people have to preach to bring them out from the mire of ignorance. They think they are doing welfare for everybody, but actually they are not doing actual welfare. Even the compiler of the Vedas, Vyasadeva, was chastised by Narad Muni. What did you do good for the mankind by offering so many things in all the four Vedas? Traigunya Vishaya Veda. Naistargunya Bhava Arjuna. Krishna's instruction is that the Vedas and their corollaries, they are filled with the effect of the three modes of material nature that will bind you in material universe of Svargalok to Patalok. All the 14 planetary systems are pathetic. There's no happiness. All the struggle. Even the devas have to suffer the defeat from the hands of Danavas. So it's going on. So Abrahma Bhuvanan Loka Punaravartino Arjuna. The whole material creation is simply repeating Punaravartan. You know? And the jivas are, according to their karma, they come and go. Brahmatam upari atha. Other means they fall down, then they rise up again. But this human form of life, labdva idam sudurlabham bahu sambhavan. We have achieved this human form of life after many, many births and deaths we have done. So should not be spoiled. Should not be spoiled. We have to come to the conclusion that let's cultivate Krishna consciousness, which we were naturally attracted, but due to this reason or that reason, who the hell cares of the reason? Just get on again and move on. Right? Complete as much as you can within this lifetime and go back home, back to God. If you want to understand what were these allegories Narad Muni is telling, because this Prachin Parhishat, even though he is king, he cannot understand the allegory. What is this? What is that? So the entire chapter is for the explanation of the allegory. And everybody is involved in it, without exception. So, just to make us understand by hook or crook, Bhagavatam uses this methodology of allegory. And when we simply try to understand, it won't liberate us alone. We have to have some spiritual potency to understand the transcendental nature of the soul and super. That is achievable in Kali Yuga only by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. There is no other way. There is no other way. There is no other way. So, anybody has any question?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the wonderful class, Maharaj. Very nice. My question is just regarding the relationship between the cell and the Paramatma. So the individual cells in the individual body, there's so many that we know, and each cell has a soul. So when the main soul leaves the body, then the individual souls also live, that are in the cells, they also leave the body.
Paramatma also accompanies.
Yes, that's right. So what is the connection between the individual souls and the individual cells and the soul with the main soul? With
Cell is dead body. When the soul gets out, the cell or the body, which is composite of cell, all the spiritual particles, they will go.
So the individual souls and the individual cells are dependent on the main soul sitting in the heart.
No. The location is mind, intelligence, and ego. We will carry. And every cell is a living entity. They have little souls too, but they are all dependent and they are not aware. They also leave. Only the dead matter will be there. They were also eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. Otherwise, how come the body grows? And all the tissues also grow. All the organs also grow. Because they are composed of individual cells. It's a composite body. You are not living alone, just like within our house. I'm sorry, I don't want to. There are roaches, ants, and everything, something there. Even some mouse here. Cockroach also. No, the point is that there are so many living entities in this house. They are also residents of this house.
Not paying mortgage.
Eh?
Not paying mortgage.
Not paying mortgage. So basically the cockroaches and the ants and everybody are dependent on the family.
Prabhupada said, if you invite a guest and do not feed, it's an insult, right? So they are also guests. Because food was there, they are coming. Otherwise, why should they come? If you are invited, then respect them. You invite them just to kill, put up a trap, that is inhuman. Huh? Did I tell you the story of Ramakrishna Maharaj? Ramakrishna Maharaj was in Mayapur and taking care of Srila Prabhupada in the night. You know, there are a lot of mosquitoes. One mosquito sat and Prabhupada slept. And the mosquito died. And Prabhupada saw, you murdered a mosquito? And Ramakrishna Maharaj said, oh, Prabhupada saw, they murdered the mosquito. You have to do atonement. It's natural for mosquito to feed on the blood. You have blood. And he came. He is doing his duty. What should I do? You have to atone. Atonement is necessary. Huh? What is atonement? I mean, when Prabhupada saw Ramakrishna Maharaj, he says, I murdered. Real. And Prabhupada had to tell me that I murdered a mosquito. Sarva bhuta hite rataha. That is the nature of a Vaishnava. Yeah. Good, yeah. That's all right. But why to slay and murder? Is there any person who never killed a mosquito? In him? Eh?
Spray in the house to make the flies away. Well, in India, these days they have that electric. Badminton.
Did you kill a mosquito? Never. So raise your hand. I never killed.
It's very possible. If you see something, they don't.
Kids no, because they are innocent.
Then you should raise your hand. Yeah, please don't, Maharaj.
You never kill. Are you sure? Knowingly, unknowingly?
Never encountered, she said.
See, if you wave this hand, so many bacteria are killed. When you speak, so many bacteria are going in your mouth even, and they get died there. When you light fire, so many living entities are killed, knowingly or unknowingly. So what do you do for atonement? Chant Hare Krishna and send them to Vaikuntha. They will not be mosquitoes there. Huh? Yeah.
Just in relation to that question, like, in the Pujari kitchen, like duty kitchen, if you've got ant bait and you've got fly spray in the kitchen, should we get rid of it?
Another allegory?
Because it's serving Krishna, but then there's like ants along the garden sometimes, and
Surely.
ants everywhere.
And even the bugs.
I haven't put the bait out.
But the bugs also come during the rainy season. In India, all the garlands have a lot of bugs in it. Huh? And big caterpillars coming out from what they call marigold. And they bite you too. But our vision should be cultivated in the similar terms. If such garlands are given to Lord Krishna, the position of the bug on Lord Shri Krishna's garland is becoming very glorified. Very glorified. We are wearing the same prasadam garland, but the bug is still sticking, and either we remove the whole garland just for the sake of bug. We cannot tolerate bugs. In Hatha Yoga, that Hiranyakashipu utilized, so the termites grow on him, and he was hidden in the termite. Karma has to take some time to find him out. Where is he? So that is tolerance cultivate just to superimpose the main purpose. He will tolerate everything. Just for the sake of getting a boon to please Lord Shiva, that what is it? Bhasmasur was cutting his flesh and offering and the fire sacrifice. These are sacrifices on the mode of ignorance. That creates nothing but disturbance. Any other question?
Cutting vegetables, fruits from the tree, also we are killing trees.
जरा जोर से बोलो ना.
Cutting the fruits from
मैं
the
80
tree.
साल का हो गया हूँ, तो जरा कान भी है. कान है. You never take out my ear. You should always come.
Maharaj, cutting the fruits from the tree
Huh?
or flowers from the tree is also killing the plants.
But you don't kill the tree.
We have to cut the tree.
Yeah. No.
You're not killing. We have to kill. So Maharaj, I have a banana trees at home. So banana trees needs to, after you cut the fruit, you have to cut
Does
the
banana
tree.
cry?
Sorry?
Does banana cry?
No. I actually chant the mantra and then cut. That's what I do.
That is, you do not kill a tree just to take bananas off. But there is a rule in Kerala where bananas grow so much that the one banana tree can give only one, and then you have to take out the tree. Otherwise, it is occupying the space. There are other, rhizomes grow into individual trees. That's okay.
I actually cut the tree and put it in the soil. So.
Yes, but if somebody lives on banana plant, only banana, and a big field, they had to chop out so many.
Thank you, Maharaj. Thank you, Maharaj.
Thanks, Krishna did not make them cry otherwise. But not necessarily vegetarians have to kill the plants to take out its product. That will be a very sane practice. There is no necessity to clean and kill the plant to take out its product. You grow dhania, you pluck out the whole thing. That's bad. Just chop up and let it grow again. You can make chutney. Have you ever seen? Oh, so many cells of plants are being pulverized and killed. The life is in the plant.
That's why it's living herbs or living plant they call.
You do not necessarily have to kill the whole field of wheat or rice, or let them dry. Let them pass their natural life. Just to take out some mangoes, do you have to kill the whole mango tree? And anything more to discuss? Hare Krishna.
Just switch on the button.
Mic's coming.
Just switch on.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. On, it's not on.
Yeah, it's on.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Listening to this seems to be a very complex process. It seems that every moment you have to keep thinking of this, and it seems like our consciousness will be more engaged into what to do, what not to do. In that process, what is the easy way for me to follow? I don't know about others, but for me, it is sounding really complex.
It becomes complex when you add your sentiments in it. Take out the sentiment and just only concentrate on pleasing Lord Krishna.
Yeah.
Think what Krishna likes. Otherwise, you will churn your brain what you like, Krishna should like. Then it creates a different kind of exchange. How would you know if Krishna liked the prasadam?
It is there in the scriptures. Krishna likes patam, he likes vegetarian, he likes stuff cooked in.
Let it the mic go. Hare Baba.
Yeah.
It is there in the scriptures. So understanding that Krishna accepts anything that is not anything, but what he likes, and we offer him with love and devotion, not food in the mode of ignorance though.
Suppose our so-called love and devotion is not according to Krishna's standard, then
So what would be his standard then?
if Guru likes,
Yes.
Krishna likes. And if Guru is not there, if devotees like, Guru like, and Krishna. This is a very simple equation. Now, fit the devotees. Now it is time. Oh, Hare Baba, you have already eaten, right? Eh?
Some of them are Harinam people are coming, they'll be eating.
Harinam people are coming later
Very soon
on.
they'll come in.
Harina, now.
After the Queen Street Harinam, they'll be
They have gone there in the city to do Harinam. So
In the night,
Yeah.
we should have gone.
I guess it's fighter, yeah.
Hey! Karan, come here! Oh, he appears right on the time only. Man. You heard about prasadam and then came. Very well. Right. I'm still existing on the planet. Thanks, man. This is a real